Peter Dutton and Andrew Hastie announced a significant defence policy, which will see the federal government, under Peter Dutton as Prime Minister, increase our funding for defence to 2.5% of GDP within 5 years, and we will lift it to 3% within 10 years. Under Anthony Albanese, the defence budget has been cut by $80 billion. All this at a time when both the Prime Minister and our part-time Defence Minister, Richard Marles, talks about how we are living in the most geostrategic, unsafe period, the most challenging times since the end of World War II. And I agree with them. We are living in the most geopolitically challenged period since the end of World War II. But instead of just talking about providing funding for defence, the Labor Party has done the opposite and actually cut defence. We understand in the coalition just how serious this issue is. We understand how serious the threats that we are currently facing in this country. We're going to increase the number of joint strike fighters by 25, so another whole squadron. Now, this is all part of the coalition's further announcement of a national security strategy. Now, Senator Jim Molan, the late great Senator Jim Molan, he was a proponent of the national security strategy, and since his passing, I've picked up that cudgel and have been pushing the LNP to establish a national security strategy. So what is a national security strategy, you ask? Well, it's a heck of a lot more than just a national defence strategy. A national security strategy crosses over all three tiers of government. It involves industry, it involves the community. We need to know as a country how we can best prepare. That includes the importance of involving critical infrastructure like water, water providers like sewer, like power. This sort of critical infrastructure is incredibly important, and they become a vital plank when we're talking about the national security strategy. So it's all about mobilisation, it's all about involving all of the community, and that we're all singing from the same hymn sheet. Please God that Australia does not get involved ever again in a war. But in order to prevent war, we need to be able to project strength. We need to be able to project competence. And our Defence Force, as strong and as good as they are, as professional as they are very, very small. And we are a very large country with a small population base. So it's really very, very important that this national security strategy is growing legs. That's a great outcome.
Authorised by Andrew Wallace, LNP, Boccarina, Queensland.